afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK, and we have got some footage coming out of Australia, and it's nothing that we haven't seen before, but I think it's about time that the people of Australia start speaking to authorities, okay? And I set you guys a challenge, actually. I challenge someone to get someone of authority in Australia to go up to a high building in the middle of Melbourne, get up really high somewhere, pull your phone out and record for half an hour. Just do it. And then give it to scientists and ask them to explain what the hell these things are. Because I'm telling you now, there's a highway going through Australia. There really is. We've got all this stuff going on in America with all these orbs and stuff, and then the drones, and people were going on about these drones, and oh my god, they're UAP. Look, folks, the ones with the blue, the red and the white lights are military, whether they're the control groups or whether they're the governments. They are military, folks, okay? The things they're chasing... The things they're chasing are the things that John at Latchkey Hustle recorded and I showed you yesterday from his channel, folks. They're the things that we saw at Lakenheath, over in RAF Lakenheath in the UK, over here. The three orbs that were forming a triangle. Do you remember those? And this is what the government are really struggling with, all right? This is what I'm going to keep you guys on road with, because this is the anomalous stuff we need to be looking at, not these drones or helicopters or planes. Honestly, like... Look, if you're filming those things, at least call them what they are, and try and capture what the hell they're chasing. That's what we want to see. You know, if I'm going to see a military craft in the air and I'm going to see a video of it, I really want to see them chasing something. So, look, keep a level head, folks. Support the channel. Support the people's footage. When I show you stuff, it's not me. I'm not climbing up onto a tall building in Melbourne. Ben is, you know. It's Maggie that's waiting at the bus stop and filming these things going past her on the pavement. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's Ben in Cornwall who's doing tricks on his motorbike and filming himself, and these things are washing past his camera. It's not me. All I can do is provide the platform to the people to push disclosure. And look, you guys can share my channel as much as you like, okay? I'll even back you. I'll debate any politician, any scientist on the topic over my footage. I'll debate them. Alright, now they may be able to debunk one video or two videos, but I guarantee they won't be able to debunk any more out of the 132 videos that I've got on the platform, folks. So support me, support the people, support disclosure. Let's push it. Use me. I don't care. Use me. You know what I mean? I don't care. There's no... I've got no filter on this mouth. When it comes to UAP, if someone's going to say, look, you're lying, I'm going to call BS and I'm going to prove you guys wrong. And with that said... We're going to start off with News Nation because they've got a lot to clear up on this UAP topic and drone topic in the US. So let's get into it, folks.
What do you make of this, John? I mean, you heard Rich's reporting. You've seen a lot of the videos. You know, you're former military. Do you think the government's hiding something from us?
Well, the problem is with John Kirby's statement, everything he said is 100% true, but it seems to only be a half-truth. A lot of the videos we're seeing online, they are stars, they are planes, they're regular commercial DJI drones, but those aren't the drones that we're concerned about. We have briefings from the New Jersey State Police. They're talking about drones that are 6 to 8 feet in diameter, staying up for up to 7 hours. They can't track their radio frequencies. They're not putting off heat signatures. We got the Coast Guard saying they're being trailed by 15 to 30 drones. You have another police officer seeing 50 of them flying in from the ocean. Those are the drones we're worried about. So Kirby's right in saying that a lot of the videos online are planes, helicopters, stars, but he's not talking about the interesting drones, the drones that we're actually concerned and worried about.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, the fact that they can't track them, no heat signature. I want to go through a couple of these with you, John. These are a few of the recent sightings, and I want to see what you think, if you can figure out exactly what they are with your expertise. The first one, this is Round Valley Reservoir last Thursday. Let's put the video up. I want to see if you can identify what this is. Take a look at this. I think maybe there's a little bit of audio. I'm not sure. That's pretty...
Yeah. So I was looking at this video earlier. It's a good video. The issue is it's very low resolution. As we're zoomed in, it kind of orbs out. What I'm looking at to tell the difference between a plane, a helicopter, and drone is, one, the navigation lights. So on plane helicopters, we have red lights on the left, green lights on the right, a white light on the tail, and then strobing red or white anti-collision lights. Most commercial drones will have red and green, but in different configurations. These could potentially be drones. It's just too low resolution to really to come to a conclusion. And I'm not seeing any obvious movement that would make it a telltale sign of it being a drone.
Okay, but it's blinking, right? You can see that it's blinking, so I guess it would either be a plane or a drone.
Yeah, it could be, but it's just too low information, not enough quality video to make a determination from here.
Yeah, that's what's tough, even with these iPhones, as good as they are now, the new one even, at night, when you're shooting these things, it's so hard to capture. I want to go to our next one, John. This is Delran, New Jersey. This was last week also. What does this look like?
This is clearly a plane. When I saw this video, I don't know if this guy was trolling. I thought he was trolling because it's clearly a plane.
Oh,
you have the green nav light on the right, you got the red on the left, you got the white light on the rear, and you got the strobing anti-collision lights. You see two wings, you see a fuselage, and not only that, you hear the jet engine as it's passing over.
Yeah, this is like a freebie for you, John. This is, even I can tell, it's like Southwest Airlines or something. This is...
Blind grandma knew that was a plane.
Yeah, this one's too easy. Okay, let's go to the last one here. This is Morris County, New Jersey.
All right, folks, so you get the point, right? A lot of people have been filming these things saying that they're anomalous. No, they're not. They're not. And this is what I was getting confused with at the start of all this, because I was asking the question, why are the military not telling the press that most people that are filming this stuff, it's just theirs? For days, they didn't say anything, okay? They wanted everyone to be just confused with everything, all right? That was the purpose of them not saying it, folks. But look, it's all come clear now that these things are military craft, and they are chasing these orbs. The ones that John at Latchkey Hustle saw. The ones that we first saw over at Lakenheath base over in the UK. Yeah? The big orbs that were forming a triangle, and they were just there, and they were hovering there for hours on end. Those are the ones that we need to look at. These are the ones that just seemingly just appear and disappear. Okay, so take note, folks. Take note. Now, moving on to Eden Valley Adventures. This is a very strange one. Eden Jones has sent it in to me, and I've checked the link, and it is odd. Very, very odd. And here we go. It's nothing like obvious. It really isn't. But check this. Now I thought maybe there's a camera anomaly that could explain this. Let me know, folks, if there's anyone out there that's a videographer or has a degree in this. Have you ever seen anything like that before? In all the time that I've done the work on this subject, I've seen stuff like it, but never this clear and up close. And that's bizarre. That's a strange one, right? And that's about all there is to it. Look how look. It's virtually invisible, really thin to look at. It looks just really, really thin. It almost looks like it's only showing part of itself. You know, and this is here's where I'm at with this subject, folks. These things can do exactly that, and I'm going to show you in the next clips. Thank you very much, Eden. Exploring with Eden Valley Adventures. Thank you very much. Check it out, folks. Really nice sights, really nice views. So here's where I'm at with the UAP thing, and this is why I wanted to go back to Ben's saucer, which was September of this year. Now, I've always said these things can go down to the size of a pea, and then they can reappear as saucers, folks. And I want to take you through these 3 videos. So first of all, this was sent in from Custodian File back in September as it happened, folks. And there was a lot going on during this time, but this is 100% real. And this is the clearest footage we're ever going to see of a flying saucer. Well, at least the clearest footage that I've seen of a flying saucer that I can call legit. And there's more. Look, there's one down here, but look at this. Look, folks, there's a lot going on in the sky. We've got white orbs zipping through in a minute, you'll see. You've got this one down in the bottom left, look at it. Look at that. Anyway, if you look at the rest, look, you've got a white thing zipping through. This here, now, look, you've seen it go slow, right? You've seen this thing come down slowly. Okay? Here we go. Right? I mean, that's relatively slow for these things. But then look, it comes back round. Look. Virtually invisible, then visible again. Really fast moving. Okay? They can speed up to thousands of miles an hour and slow down whenever they wish, folks. Not only that, and I'm going to go through it in the next videos, I'm going to show you how much they really do look like flies. And they really do. They really, really do. But before we do that, we're going to carry on with Ben's footage in Oklahoma. So this was it. The same. I think this was the same week, right, or the same day. Look at this thing. Comes in sideways. Comes up the screen sideways. Look. I've done the enhancements. I've done all there is to do on these videos, folks. So I'm not going to do them again. But this thing is crazy insane, right? So. And you can understand, you can see now why people are like, is that a bird or isn't it a bird? Because the way these things move and glide in the air, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm not too sure what this flying saucer was doing on this particular week, but it was up there almost every day. And when this started happening, I started getting footage from East Texas, Palestine Lake, which is some 250 miles away. And like between the two spots, high activity. Really high activity, and Ben caught the gold here with this clear saucer. But I can tell you now, Tony Franklin down at East Texas Palestine Lake, he also caught a saucer. He had several saucers literally approach him. Loads of different stuff happening over the course of a few weeks, and I had some 22, 25 videos come in from him. So I put most of them up on the channel, and amazing. So yeah. Folks, the reason why I show you this is because I want you to see the movement of these saucers. Now this one is really important, and it requires a little bit of patience because it's in slow motion, folks. But this is the same saucer, okay? And there was two up there on that day. You know, that clear image of the saucer we saw coming down the screen. There was two. This is exactly that object, okay? But look at it. Keep your eye on it, folks. It goes down to virtually nothing. Well, it does. It goes invisible. Goes down to the size of a pea and then reappears. Okay, not only is it doing this, when you see it flying through the air, it's actually rotating, it's spinning whilst it is something out of the Twilight Zone. And the way they move is so elegant. You know, the way they just move through the air, it's so elegant. It's like a bird, but they're just quicker, faster, move more intelligently. And I'm going to show you what the difference is between these things and bugs in a minute. Look, virtually invisible, and then back to saucer again, and then goes back down to a pea again. You know, is there any wonder? And this thing is an actual saucer which I believe carry actual entities or things or pilots inside. Okay, the previous footage, the first one I showed you, this one here, we've done the enhancement, folks. I really believe there's something inside it, and the fact that they can go really small and then really big, insane. I can't imagine the technology that they have. It's crazy. It's crazy. But they have it. They're there, folks. 100%. Hand on heart. That's real footage. I can't tell you enough that we've got these things up in the sky, and they mimic birds and bugs really, really well. Like I say, I've been asking people to try and capture me bugs because people want to see bugs, right? And this is exactly what I've asked Maggie, and she's pulled it off. But I don't know, third time lucky. First time I said to her, send me some video of a bug, and she did. And she sent it, and it was a bloody UAP. How do I know? Because it gave me a click, and it moved too fast. But they looked exactly like bugs. It's incredible. Right. Where do I even start? Okay, let's start from the outside and work our way in. Waited at the bus stop. Click. Whoa! Did you hear that? Clicked. We had one zip past, and look at this hockey puck right here. Wow. That is super quick. Look at that. That's crazy. There's the click. What? Are you serious? Are they really doing this in the street? Oh my God. Australia, you've got a UFO problem. Because I know what I'm about to show you after Maggie's videos, and I'm telling you there's a UFO highway going over Australia, and these things are just willy-nilly tagging people in the street. I can't... You can't make this up, folks. And if anyone's like, there's a bug, Rob, it's a bug, Rob, keep watching, because me and Maggie have come up with something right here. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to show you what intelligent movement looks like. It's just too fuzzy to get anything from it. I want to enhance this. Let's do it. Folks, you can see the difference in size, okay, between a bug and the pavement here. You can do the comparison. It's just... Let's do it. Let's quickly do it. This is awesome, Maggie. Awesome. And like you say, this is just more evidence that goes towards... Look, they just like the phones. The moment you got your phone out... Yeah, it's too blurry. The moment you got your phone out... Look how quick it's going, folks. Look. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Moving on. Just gets better. It's better. The videos get better as we keep going, folks. Right, bit of a windy day. Boom. Just flickers right past. Look. Gee whiz. On the footpath. And you know, at this point, I'm like, Maggie can't capture a bug to save her bacon. she just can't. She just can't. But she does. She does in this next one. And the UAP. All in one hit. And this is a great comparison video. Because... And I'll just show you it now. Oh, UAP just hit past. Another one. They're little black flickers that are just coming past the camera, folks. I'm not sure what they've done to your camera though, Maggie, because this quality is not as good as what you showed. Like, the slow-mo you sent me is brilliant, and we're going to go into it. Look at the quality of this. And I'm not too sure why the files are coming out like they are, but anyway, this is a bug. Yeah, look at the speed of it. Here comes another bug. Right? I know something just come past here, but it was very brief. Let's just go back a minute. Because that bug just seems to stop, which is really weird. Look, lands on the... Okay, lands on the floor. Cool. Fly walking around on the floor. Now that one is a UAP, I think. Because although this is slow-mo, folks, so it's not moving as quickly as we'd normally see it, but it's still moving fast. And look at the... Well, let's keep going. Well, here's a bug. Bonk. You know that's a fly because it's got no intelligent movement about it. It's just flown into the bench, look. And you can see the speed of it, you know. You can see it slowed down. It's quite clear it's a bug. Comes straight from the grass here, look. No plasma coming off of it. But what else could that be? It doesn't even look like a bee. What else would it be? Too many bees. Look at it. And for a slowed down bit of footage, folks, that's moving. That's moving. You take that up to full speed, you don't see it. You just don't see that. So yeah, I'm going to go with UAP on that one. And you saw how fast they were moving in the previous videos. Yeah, they were just they were flickers, and that's it. You see them for half a frame, and that was it. So that to me is just a close up of one going fast, right on the ground level. Insane. Thank you, Maggie, for sending those in. On to Ben, and we've got 2 to go over. Now this one, that is not a bird. Obviously, he stood out there. He's seen the birds in the skies. He kind of knows what a bird looks like at this point. Now, if you take your mind back to what I just showed you in Oklahoma with Ben's footage, with the UFO going down to a small P and looking like it was like just a small black warping orb in moments. This is why it's difficult to work out, folks, because this is the sky of Melbourne. Okay, it's high up. Got a lot of sky. He's lucky. He can film planes going in and out. And this is, to me, this looks like it's just blatant. Now you can see birds in the background. You can see them flapping their wings and stuff, you know, and they're really far out. Okay. But the object that comes into view now is questionable, and it should be questionable because although it looks like an out of focus bird, it could also be a flying saucer that we just saw in Oklahoma. It almost looks like the same thing. So, here we go. What do we think, folks? What do we think, people? You know, based on everything we've just seen, look at it. I know it looks like it's flapping, but look, it's got plasma coming off of it. It's just a round ball and it looks very, very fuzzy. And I've noticed birds in the background here flapping wings. This thing's closer and I can't tell. Not only that, it's going faster. Now, not super fast, okay? And normally someone would go, well, that's not moving too fast for me. It's not moving fast enough for me. The dragons move exceptionally fast. The saucers can look like this, and I'm sure we just had a very vague image of a saucer there. The saucers can look like this, and they don't necessarily travel fast, folks. They travel whichever speed they wish to go at, you know, in the moment. So, for me, Ben, you're onto something there, mate. Because that is odd. And like I say, if you go through the clip, you can see birds flapping in the distance. I think that might even be a flag because it's stationary. But there have been birds in the distance flapping wings, and yeah. Looks like it's flapping, but honestly, we don't know. We don't know. The quality's a little not quite there. And if it was there, you would have had a very similar image to what Ben in Oklahoma just had. So keep going, Ben. Keep going. Just make sure your camera's in focus, mate, and you're using the clearest. Like this. This here is great quality. And I don't know whether you switch camera or you're using a different phone now or whatever, but this is great quality, and this is what you need to be using. And when I say that Australia is a UFO highway, this is what I'm on about, folks. Check this. Too many objects moving too fast. Way too fast. 1. It kicks off in a second. 2. Yeah, get that zoom on. Perfect. That's where you want to sit. So you've got plenty of sky, but you've got enough zoom. 3. 4. 5. That's mad. That's mad. We're going to dip into it onto the other player. Let's get a close-up of this plane right now. Now, anything that zipped past that you didn't see before, you're going to see now, folks. Because we are in the sky. 1. Look at that. super, super fast. No messing about. I think we actually see more underneath the plane than we do. Well, it's kind of a bit of both. There's a moment where two UAP crisscross over the plane. Well, that was close. Boom. Oh, wow. You've only gone and caught... That is very similar to what I've just shown in Oklahoma. Very similar. Look at the colour of it. Look at the shape of it. I'll try, Ben, but this is a very distorted image. But it's got a saucer look to it, man. Gotcha. Ah, mate. It's so fuzzy, and look at all the plasma around the bloody thing. Mate, it's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. So we'll figure it out, but let's keep going. Seriously quick. Right, we just had another one literally zip underneath the plane here. Boom. And I think we get one on top in a moment as well. Another one, boom, underneath. It's just super quick, super quick. Look at these flickers here. Look, another one, bang. And this is it's like a UFO highway up there. Look at it. They just move too fast. And at this distance, you wouldn't really pick bugs up like the small ones. You just wouldn't see them. It would have to be like a big hornet or something, or a big dragonfly. That, boom, boom. That's what I was on about there at the end. It just crisscross, and we see that all the time. Really, really good, man. Really, really good. It's just a shame that I think if you have to really measure how far away you are, try and gauge how far away you are from the object that you're trying to film, because there's another one that just flies right up there. Then look. Really fast, and that actually, and it, you know, if you're looking for intelligent movement, folks, look, check that out at the beginning. I'm going to have to slow that right down. Right at the start, we've got an object here. Look, shoots off this way, and then this one going this way. It's incredible. It's incredibly busy over the skies of Melbourne, and honestly, like, folks in Australia, you need to have a word with your authorities, because this is crazy. You know, they're being seen on the streets, they're being seen in the skies. This is too much. Look, crisscross, boom, boom. 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. And this is slowed down, folks. They're moving so fast. Okay, look, I've shown you enough. They are just little dots in the sky. We're not getting anything too... what's the word? Clear from this one, which is unusual for Ben, because the footage he's come out with has been exceptional. But these things are just moving fast. They're just moving too fast, folks, and that's where we need to just be careful before doing any enhancements, because then we're not getting the right objects, are we? I mean, that's undeniable. It's undeniable how quick that is going. You know? I'm going to take both here. The plane's obviously much further away. Well, we actually can't determine that from this clip, but it looks like it is. I want it here. That'll do. I'll take it. It's you can see how these little lines could look like a bug. I'll take it. Yeah, so we'll just go over it one more time. If there's anything that pops up from this view, so no longer a zoomed in view, I'll take the snippet and we'll go from there. These things are just too vague and too fast. I'm not really going to get anything much from it, but the closer up ones, like that one, maybe. And that's the one we were looking at from a zoomed in point, and that really does look like a saucer. You see how it's slightly different in colour as well. That's what makes me think it's a saucer, folks. That's just so fast. Let's see if I can catch it up here. And you see how these objects are moving in unison. They're moving together, and I say they're never alone. So when you're looking at an object really close, and you're thinking, well, there's nothing there with it, you need to look around, because these things are everywhere. They are everywhere. And, you know, we can't... Okay, let's keep going. Just little flickers here and there. Now look, if the sky was teeming with flies, you'd know about it. But you're not. We're not. We're not seeing that. We're just seeing these stupidly fast, small objects. And the worrying thing is, a lot of people go, well, they're only tiny. You know, what can they do? Well, they can travel really fast and they can get bigger. And that's the problem that I've got, folks. So yeah, let's do the enhancements and let's see what we've got. Alrighty, first lot of enhancements, let's see. You can see the curvature on it, you can see it's kind of it's got that round shape to it, but yeah, just a little bit too blurry. But that was the 360 image, so we'll see if we get anything better from the other ones, but yeah. Again, crazy. Look crazy, whatever it is. There you go, classic hockey puck. I'll take it. There you go with the plane, side by side. Getting very similar images on this thing. Doesn't really matter along which part of the UFO highway I'm going to call it. I'll take that again, just because we are vaguely getting something here with some shape, and I want to see what that gives. And that one. Let's see what we got, Ben. Hasn't done much more with it. You can see where it's really faint. It's because of the quality. But clear as you like. Clear as you like. These things are moving way too fast. Coming near our aircraft, folks. We've seen this kind of shape coming off of one before. Just too blotchy. Too blotchy to make anything out, unfortunately. But they're up there. They're up there, they're flying the skies, they control the skies, well and truly. And I would say numbers-wise, they've got us. They've completely got us. Beautiful. And that's all we got time for today, folks. So I hope you enjoyed that one. please share it out with the authorities, especially in Australia. They're teeming. But look, folks, it's not just Australia, it's every country. You can point your camera in the sky, you will capture stuff. We've proved it here in the UK. Maggie's proving it there, and Ben in Australia. The sightings are just getting out of hand now. So stay vigilant, use your eyes properly, use your noddle properly, get that evidence into me, support the channel, support the public's footage, subscribe, UndercoverETuk UK, find us on Facebook. Take care, all the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.